See a lot of commotion inside and outside the Capitol, right? The scene in Washington today, Tea Partiers storming the Capitol to protest the health care bill, and now they're even angrier after hearing what Steny Hoyer just said. Today, reporters asking the House Majority Leader whether people care about the bill being forced through with this so-called slaughter rule, or would they rather see a straight up or down vote? His response said, I quote, "Other than the people in this room, do you think anyone is going to make a distinction between the two?" My next guests make a distinction. Jennifer Stefano and Ray Myers are Tea Party protesters. Jennifer Stefano, to you first. What did you think of that answer?
Well, I think it's typical of liberal Democrats. They basically mock and marginalize. They can't win on ideas, they can't win on facts, and they look down on the very people that they seek to elect them. And here's what I'd like to tell them, that you can make fun of us, you can try to marginalize us, you can tell us we're dumb, but I don't know who they think we are, because you can do all that, but you cannot be our leaders. And I think they really need to understand that.
You know, Ray, you probably heard these phone lines are jammed into the Capitol here. You'd think that since I'm calling, they'd open up a line here and know that, but apparently not. But that's okay. But Ray, what they're saying is we're doing the people's work. We're doing the good of the people, and maybe they don't realize it. Maybe you don't realize it. What do you say?
You know what? I didn't drive 1,300 miles to listen to that. You know, we've been up here 2 days. We've been in 15 different offices of our congressman. In 11 offices, we got the brush off. We know why we're coming to Washington. We know exactly why.
What do you mean you got the brush off? What did they do when you went to the offices? What did they do?
Well, let me give you just a hair of history of last week. We had a contingent here from Fredericksburg, Texas. We had a contingent from Fredericksburg, Texas here, and the ladies went into the offices of our congressman, and they kept looking for little minute details. And the minute detail was in some of the offices the phone was off the hook. And also, when we would go in, you would not believe the arrogance that we found in the Democratic offices.
Jennifer, what offices did you go into?
I also hit about a dozen today in quite a few of the offices. Well, for instance, Congressman Patrick Murphy from Bucks County.
Sure.
First of all, his people would not let in a nice gentleman like Ray because they said he wasn't from his district, which is ironic because Congressman Murphy's top donors come from San Francisco, not from the district he's supposed to represent.
I agree with you, Jennifer. I would not mess with Ray, but go ahead.
Yeah, I would not mess with anyone from Texas because in their righteous might, they are here fighting.
All right, so you guys have been hitting all these offices, sounds like between the two of you, a couple of dozen of them. Did anyone give you the time of day, or did they think we were there for show to make a statement? What?
Not at all. They sent out their younger staffers who dealt with us with moderate disdain. And I think the reason the phones were off the hook is because the congressmen were too busy diving under the desk to hide from their actual constituents. And
so you say the phones are, you know, I thought, Ray, you were joking about that, but you say the phones are literally off the hook. They're not.
They were literally. That was 2 weeks. I'm sorry. That was earlier in the week, last week, when another contingent was here. Wow. They were off the hook.
All right.
Yeah, in fact, the ladies took pictures of that.
Really? Well, that's a Fox News alert if we get any of those pictures. All right, so, Ray, they're going to say you guys are dead set against health care from the get-go. You'll never hear another argument. It's buried from the start. They're going nowhere with you guys. You're a waste of time. What do you say?
I guarantee you they better listen to us, because we're starting right now in Tea Parties across the nation. We're mobilizing, and we are moving, and we've got a target objective to November of this year.
All right,
and
Jennifer,
we're not going to stop.
I'm sorry, Ray. Jennifer, what do you say?
I say I agree with Ray. Here's what they have to understand. Wherever this radical left-wing progressive ideology flourishes, we will be there. We will go when Nancy Pelosi is doing what now she's calling this self-executing procedure to pass through this bill without having anyone actually vote on it. We will be there and fight. The Democrats are just starting to see the righteous might of the American people. Here's what I assure them.
Well, they're not seeing the righteous might, because we're just dialing here and they're still busy, and now the added Fox News alert element that the phones are off the hook. And that's the case. Boy, you guys have made news here as well. Thank you very much, folks. Very, very good having you.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you, Neil.
All right.